I now hand over the stage to Vasu sir.
At the outset, I would like to propose the vote of thanks. It's a small, big, long list. I have to thank. And to start with, 2 years back, when Chairman sir met me and Ishwaran sir, he told, I think Commerce Department is not doing any conferences, any FDPs. You should do something on this. 2 years down the line, we have almost completed around 12 FDPs, around 2 national conferences, and we are having 8 more in the pipeline for till 2017. As of now, whatever we have planned. So, as one of the delegates from Shillong, oh, this is a problem where she told like that. No, I think this is what she meant. Only thing was, you need to pull down the mic to get the dividends done. So that's the theme of the conference. So it's all hidden. How well we can take things forward, and there is one inspiration, one motivation from one person that makes a difference to our life. For us, it is our chairman, and he makes a huge difference in bringing up that challenge within us, or do something different. So every day is something different, and the day will come to a close today, but tomorrow we have to run. And day after tomorrow, we have challenges like the choice-based credit system and other things, which is already installed. We have a complete tight-packed schedule till 2017, and already there is a lot of planning up to 18, 19, 20. Till this passion is within you, I think you have to accept challenges. I think one wonderful thing what I learned from this conference, a lot of inputs we got. One from the professor from Finland. She told, unless until your mind is working, you will not have any health problems. Great thought. Unless until we keep on thinking something positively. That's also important. You can think. In fact, demographic dividends thought came only because of education, empowerment, and employment. I think Matthew sir and Lakshmi sir, last year after the VUCA conference, we are discussing something about terrorism, ISIS, and other things. Why it happened? Why is this happening? That's when the concept of demographics and dividend came to our mind, and it was very well planned, well designed, and 2 gentlemen who made the difference by giving this conference theme was Lakshmi sir and Matthew sir. Huge round of applause to them. And today we are seeing the dividends in terms of organizing the conference. But somewhere down the line, I agree with Subramaniam sir, Matthew sir, and the entire advisory team. We'll again meet probably next week and formally type a report in such a way that and send to those statutory bodies that these were the things which were discussed in the conference. That's my dream. At the end of the day, at least let it reach the people. In fact, today morning, when I was seeing a lot of WhatsApp messages come, one WhatsApp message was 2 people from 2 old people in Kerala. They're not getting gas connection because they didn't had Aadhaar card, and they wrote this to the PMO office. 3 days after the letter was written, the Aadhaar card people came to house and they did the Aadhaar card for them. So that is the demographic dividends in terms of empowerment. It is a wonderful thing which the moment I saw, I gave it to Srinivasaya sir and told, see, that kind of government if we can get and that type of empowerment can happen, definitely we will be prepared to face the disaster if so, or we can reap the dividends of it. So finally, to start my checklist and go ahead, because a lot of people are waiting. Enough sir, so much you have spoken. Already a lot of people have spoken so much. I'll conclude, don't worry. So first we would like to thank our chairman for giving this wonderful platform to think. So in absentia, I would like to take his vision forward for Jain University. Then our Vice Chancellor, the entire team of principal officers for supporting and making this conference a success. Then there is one person, I think the moment I read out their names, be ready to give their bouquets and whatever mementos, because two people made difference to commerce department. One, I don't think so I can see the down hospitality partners. One is our JGI Ventures, Jain Group of Institution Ventures. It's not just a thing where I'm talking something funny, but it's a fact. I'll call it as Jain Group of Ayers Ventures because it is being done by Ishwaran Iyer. And 3 years back, this team came to us. They were trying probably from 2 years, and then finally we started having a collaboration with them. Today they are part of our system. I think you can see the dividends there. Most of the second prizes went to iNurture team. So, funnily I'll be telling, iNurture is nothing but iron nurture. So, here I would like to say, Dr. Ishwaran Iyer makes difference to a lot of people and a lot of lives. So, I'd like to thank you for your presence here and request Nilima ma'am to hand over the memento to sir. That was just on a lighter note, but today if you see what commerce education has been in Jain University, entire credit goes to two people. One, it was started by the foundation given by Dr. B.T. Venkatesh, who is not there today, and the next who has taken to the digital level today is Dr. Ishwaran Iyer. And there is one more new collaborators who are coming up, ISDC, there again I is there, so Iyer Skill Development Corporation. So that's the kind of, global thought or thought what Ishwaran sir has in his mind. So thank you very much sir for making people like us who are sitting somewhere down in the back rows, seeing the mobile phones like some youngsters from past 15 minutes to past half an hour, they are not even worried about what is happening. Vasu sir has told, we are sitting here, that's all. We have to sit for half an hour, yes fine. And some of them are went home and came back, and some of them are not even here. But at the end of the day, they'll all learn. So something like that, we were just a faculty 2000 or 2004 when we met Dr. Iyer, who made difference to our lives. Then it is that wonderful team which we got collaborated that made difference to our university also. The team of iNurture. In absentia, I would like to thank Ashwin sir for creating such wonderful pillars, and one of the pillars is Lakshmi Narayanan. The name itself is so wonderful. He brought Lakshmi to both iNurture as well as Jain University. So I would like to, I request Nazreen ma'am to hand over. Thank you. Initially, when iNurture team used to come to us, there was only Lakshmi Narayan sir and 2-3 assistants used to come, and later on sir has become so busy, he now comes only for as a speaker, valedictory function chief guest, quite difficult to meet him. But that's how you should grow in an organization, by decentralizing the team. And a wonderful team Lakshmi sir has created through Matthew sir. Wonderful sir. So thoughtful. He has already planned along with Lakshmi sir what will be the theme of the conference for the next year. Then Vinod sir, the man from analytics. Today, if we had around 55 papers, around 12 papers from Jain University and iNurture, it is the dividends what you have done the FDP programs continuously, and that has helped us, sir. And we will plan such many more events of FDPs and create that we should have at least 60 papers from iNurture as well as Jain University faculties. So that is the dream I have. I think you have completed half of our dream. Thank you, sir. Then this nice personality who made a difference through the workshop to the students, and today with his moderation, Sujay sir, being on the advisory board. Thank you very much, sir. Then we didn't know that the world is so small. The next door neighbor is such a powerful man, and who had the control of the entire economy through RBI, and a lot of difference was made through Subramaniam sir. For this conference, getting the best of the speakers, and the humility this person carries, the charisma the person carries, at this age I don't think so. Probably we'll have so much of energy. Great, sir, to be associated with you in organizing such a wonderful international conference. I request Ishwaran sir to hand over this memento. Not only this, his energy is so powerful. He connected to almost 3 to 4 nodal agencies and got best of the sponsorship. Today, if you can see NABARD on the international conference, it is the effort of Subramaniam sir. Thank you very much, sir, on this. And we would have not known Subramaniam sir if for our conference director, Dr. Usha Rani. She is a close associate of me from past 20 years, I know ma'am. And we were faculties teaching in the Seva Bharati, where we had poor children, where we were teaching the students after the regular college hours. Being associated with her, most of my friends are her students. They tell a lot about this person and who has made a difference to a lot of lives. And such a simple, such a great human being. If you can see the distance education books of Bangalore University on management, taxation, it's all written by Usha ma'am. She's quite simple, but a very powerful personality, being attending so many international conferences all around the world, and we wanted her to be the conference director. Thank you for accepting and making a difference and getting so much of good registrations for this conference, ma'am. Thank you. I request Lakshmi Narayan sir to give a memento. Then our sponsors, thanks to Subramaniam sir, we got NABARD as the associate sponsor. Then all our students today, I think we have kept the word of Dr. Charan Singh, long back visualized by our chairman. 1947, Edu Sesta, Course Linear, Passion Connect and Red Launch, all are Jain group of institution ventures. I think you had a nice food these 2 days in the afternoon. It was provided by our student. We proudly say 1947 is our JJI venture. All the certificates, all those academic abstract booklets, all those things were supported by our Passion Connect, Course Linear and Red Launch. So, to make things happen, what I have understood is one person cannot do. It is how you work with a team. 6 months, I think every month we had a meeting of the advisory councils. 9 o'clock till we were slating it for 1 hour, but it went on for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, heated discussions, what kind of speakers we need and how we should arrange. So much of effort for 6 months. If we can get 60 papers, you should understand how much of marketing has to be done to get 120 speakers. So that's why we started for the next conference now only. So for that to happen, we had 2 great secretaries. One in the form of Professor Madhavi and Anand sir. Anand sir is a Chuparustan. Madhavi ma'am is a powerful orator and lot of abstracts, interacting with people. She is very good in communication, whether it is WhatsApp, Facebook, mails, night 10, 11, 12. No, she doesn't care, but she wants the work to be done. That's wonderful thought. And thank you very much, ma'am. So, for them to support, definitely we had Vinod sir, Usha ma'am, and the entire PG department of Jain University, Smita ma'am, Suresh sir, Shilpa ma'am, Ashwini ma'am, and Manohar sir as rapporteurs, Vinod Murthy sir, our Mishra sir, Usha ma'am, and Ashwini as session chairs. They made a huge difference and getting these many papers and giving their inputs and advices. At this point, I would like to say that the best of the papers after the plagiarism check, we will try to get the ISSN number because this is very important for us. If we can get these 55 papers ratified, probably within 1.5 months time, we will try to come out with the ISSN booklet or if possible the CD. In all, there were 88 abstracts obtained, out of which 55 papers were presented. That's a really great, remarkable achievement for the second international conference and the business summit of 2016. This was supported by the team of Pooja Roshni, Priyanka, Vandana for making these paper presentations happen. Apart from that, I was mentioning that if things has to happen, it has to be a powerful team. In fact, one of these days during the conference, I was not there on probably 27th because of a urgent personal work. On 26th night, I sent around 25 points to all my coordinators, Nasreen ma'am, Nilima ma'am, Sheetal ma'am, Ashwini, Pushpa ma'am, and Naveen sir, Anand sir and Madhvi ma'am. All these points was taken care, what checklist was taken care, and next day 25th they sent the report that all done sir. So that is the kind of team I have. So it's the team that matters. It's not the personality that matters. One person cannot do anything. So a great team to work. So the JU coordinators, the UG department, the BU coordinators, and the iNurture team of Punit sir and Sapna ma'am and your entire team have made this conference a huge difference. All the head of the departments of languages, special reference to Geeta ma'am for creating that hospitality and getting the things done from our students. Jain College is known for one thing, that is one very important thing, that is students. Either for good reasons or bad reasons. But outside, if at all, if we have made a huge difference, it is because of the vibrant set of students, whether it is from the Commerce Forum or the Cultural Forum, but the Commerce Forum students have made a huge difference in bringing the hospitality into this, and the entire Commerce Forum team led by Alisha and her team. Thank you very much. The kind of humility you have shown, and this is what we reap the dividends from this conference. Thank you very much, Team Commerce Forum and Rotrack Forum for making a difference to Jain University. I think nobody didn't get so much of applause because students make the difference to our lives. So thank you very much, students. 95% of our students are like this. 5% are wavered. So based on that, we can't come to conclusions. But there is a supporting team of the office team of Mohan sir and the entire team of office, which got the timely finances and supported us. Venu and the facility management team of Sampath, Manjesh. If you can able to have this much of infrastructure today, it is because of Venu and their entire team. Raghu and Arun for their support in terms of infrastructure, mic facilities. Suppose if you have had this unstopping power been supplied for this conference, it is only because of Raghu, who has been taking care of this entire campus diligently 24/7. Thanks to Raghu and Arun. The housekeeping team, the security, and all those, if I have missed out the names, please pardon me, but this conference was a success only because of people. Thank you.
A team is only as good as its leaders. And with all the names that have been read out, imagine making sure that each one very lovingly does what he has to do, not being forced into it. And therefore I bow to Vasu sir for his very meticulous, loving, kind, compassionate way of making sure that things happen. Thank you.